to Channel 8 News. This is Richard reporting to you live. In recent news, Kim Kardashian just got married. Again. What's that? Just coming in, we got Barry from the field live about killer bees. To you, Barry.
Thank you, Richard. This is Barry reporting live from the field with breaking news on the hazards of killer bees. The size of a killer bee's hive is only about the size of a coffee cup, but don't let this fool you. The queen can lay up to 1,500 eggs per day, and the swarm can attack in large numbers. They can detect any disturbances from up to 50 feet away, and they will chase you up to a quarter of a mile.
Thank you, Barry, for the insight on the killer bees. And now...
Hi, Mom!
Killer bees are a combination of European honeybees and African bees. They were introduced into Brazil in 1956 to produce honey in tropical climates. The bees quickly spread to Texas, Arizona, and California. Since, there have been an estimated 1,000 deaths. The bees are costing the honey industry a part of its annual value of $140 million. And now back to Barry.
The venom of the killer bee has the same toxicity as the European honeybee. However, the killer bee attacks in much greater numbers, and the multiple stings into a higher bioaccumulation of the toxin in your body. This bioaccumulation of toxin leads to greater risk of death or serious injury. 7 stings per pound is a lethal dose of this toxin. Now over to Quan Fu and Tom for their recent finding of a killer bee nest.
Thank you, Barry, and this is Guan Fu. Some managements you can do include checking around your house and making sure to keep children and pets inside as much as possible. Do not try to remove beehives when you see them, and ask for professional help. And every time you see a bee, don't panic, because they're very productive and important insects. And when you're outside, don't wear perfume because they can attract bees. And now to Tom with more information.
Thank you, Quan Fu, and this is Tom with a list of practical responses to being stung by a killer bee. Step 1. Go to a cool indoor location. Step 2. Look for any itching or swelling on the victim. This could be signs of an allergic reaction. Step 3. Remove the stingers if they're still embedded in the skin. However, do not squeeze the spinners, because that could release more venom into the victim. Step 5. Compress the area with something cold. However, do not apply ice directly to the sting area. What are you doing? Anyways, don't be afraid to physically help someone, because the venom from a killer bee sting is not physically transmissible from person to person. A rough diagnosis for an allergic reaction to bee stings is unconsciousness, nausea, having trouble breathing, a burning sensation, itching, or swelling. This is what happens when you are left alone after being stung by many, many killer bees without any medical assistance. Goodbye, Quan Fu. It's a pleasure knowing you. Oh, and Richard, always be happy.